it's not a Monday unless we're not here at 50 North Pub and Eatery. I'm here with this new prodigy. His name's Daniel. Daniel, we're talking to a little action camera right now, and inside that camera there is 47,000 people.
You had me at action.
Pepsi? Can I get you a drink?
Diet Pepsi.
All right, I'm going to bring up this next guy. He's on this comedy special that Nick's taping. His name's J.R. Bjornson, everybody. Oh, the speakers out there. I got to fucking lower down. Here you go, buddy. Woo! Woo!
If you guys want to meet Jesus, he's walking away. No. I'm enjoying the nacho cheese platter. It's making me feel like these are not my taste buds. Those are some good jalapenos. Holy jeez. I feel like I'm gonna be not just indigenous but Mexican after this show. Woo! It's hot. I'm basically saying it's hot. All right. So yeah, my name is J.R. Bjornson. You know, comedians, we use comedy as kind of a therapy. We're actually really hurt people. Just look at the guy with crutches over there. You know. So I can't imagine what pain he goes through. So so he's telling comedy to ignore his pain, and I tell comedy to ignore my pain, and that's just why most of us do comedy. I can only imagine the stuff that Philly G over there has been through, because he's blind, right? Like his life is like a game of Frogger when he's trying to cross Red Deer roads. You know, except if he doesn't make it and he gets hit, he won't see his life flash before his eyes. See, normally I'm that character in that. I'm normally the character in that joke, but now he's my go-to. You know, he's going to be my new scapegoat. So I do love it. It's so cool to have another blind person in the comedy scene, because the more disabled, the better. You know. Me, Nick, Billy are going to be the 3 disabled people of Red Deer. So if you want to pretend your business is inclusive, just hire all of us. That's how I get some of my gigs on my website. Want to be inclusive? Hire me at your next gig. It actually works. They're like, look, we hired that guy. You can't see where he's going. Will he get here? You know? I don't like the fact that Red Deer is fixing all their potholes. This drives me up the wall. They recently fixed a pothole near the Southside Walmart, so now I keep missing my stop. Yeah, so that sucks. I don't like the fact that they're fixing their potholes, but I'm sure the rest of you who drive do. I don't know why we can't drive. You know, with Teslas now, I think blind people could drive. And you know what? We would fit in. We'd be like you. We wouldn't signal till the last minute. I think it'd be just fine. Yeah. In other news, I'm so happy to say this, but my dad made it here tonight. I'm pointing at the slot machines. Growing up, my mom had a serious gambling issue, so I always give the slot machines the nickname Father. You know, and then that song came out in '98 or whatever. Father of mine, tell me where have you been? All right, 3 dragons. You know. I always knew my mom won. I always knew she had good nights, because the night she won, she brought home KFC chicken. That's how I know she did good at the casinos. I was 12 years old, and my mom didn't tell me I was blind till I was 11, because she wanted me to live a normal life, right? But the signs were there. I kept running into them, you know? I should have knew I was blind from the start, but this one time we were having KFC in this place, this little park in Prince Albert, Saskatchewan called Kingsman Park. We're having KFC. And my sister had walked away. Growing up, my mom always told us, finish your food, JR. There's African kids starving in Africa. They should just move, but all right. So I'm now obese because I can't share my food with those African kids, apparently. Thank you, guilt. You're amazing. So my sister had walked away, and I didn't want to. I was too full, couldn't finish my KFC chicken. So I went up to this random stranger who I thought was my sister, and I was like, "Excuse me, do you want the rest of my bone?" And then she walked away, and I was so embarrassed that was not my sister. And that's how I met my wife. No, I'm kidding. No, I met her in 2006. It was our mutual friend's Wiener Roast birthday party. I couldn't cook my hot dog because I could see the fire, but I didn't want to get too close to it, you know, type of deal. So I'm going around the party, and I'm like, I remember this movie that came out, Superbad or something like that, and it was like, can somebody help me cook my wiener? And then she was like, I can. And now we have 5 kids. So that's how we met.
Wiener roasting!
Yeah! Brought to you by Just the Tip.
Brought to you by compliments.
We put the C in compliments. Sorry. I seriously thought, like, I have just a tiny bit of vision, right? So when I saw the compliments, I always thought, I told my wife for a long time, man, I love how they use the moon. And then she's like, no, that's a C. I'm like, ah, that's how you know the blindness is legit. I like how these websites don't discriminate against us blind people, but they really, really do. I was trying to log into TikTok the other day. I had to add a widget for my website, BlindGuyComedy.com, and I was logging into TikTok, and it was like, identify all the traffic lights in this image.
I feel that. I'm not a robot.
You sons of Sheena, get over here, I need your help. And if she's not around, it's like, oh, you can press the audio file and listen for the numbers. I push that little button and it's like, I gotta listen for numbers. There's so many different voices in that file, now I know what it's like to be schizophrenic, you know? So, yeah, I love how websites don't discriminate, but seriously do. That's like when you're listening to your favorite radio station and they're like, we are happy to say we are on treaty land. They still lost their land. It makes no sense, but we'll take the land acknowledgement, I guess. I always tell people that I'm actually Métis, so I'm half indigenous and half white. So this side had land and this side took it. Every 5 years they reconciliate, but it never works out. They're trying, though. They're trying. All right. Thank you. I heard an okay back there. So I think the coolest part about going to the gym is you can quit when you're blind because you don't see the results, right? I got to check out that new GH job. Oh geez, something's going on near my dad over there. Father! Father, are you okay? Oh God. All right, I think someone's getting off him. That's good. He's always having a good time. People sit on him and play him all the time. Yeah. Very jealous of my dad. He's getting all the ladies, especially those with gambling problems. I haven't been lit yet, so I guess I could keep going for a tiny bit longer. No, I'm just making a joke. If you shine the light at me, I wouldn't even notice. You know? I used to work for this one comedian named Clint Work, and it's funny, right? I worked for Clint Work. Anyway, I worked for this guy, and he knew I couldn't see, so when it was time for me to get off stage, he would play a sound effect on the speakers. I'd be doing a joke, and all of a sudden, boom! Oh. Anyone else got hard? That's my time. But you know, that's how I used to get off back in the day. Well, not literally, but get off the stage, right? Sure, you have 5 kids. You know, the best part about having 5 kids is I'm not even Catholic. They're easy to make. You go by feel and other things. People ask, like, how'd you do it if you're blind? I'm like, well, when was the last time you did it with the lights on? I think if we did it with the lights on, we'd all go blind. What the hell is that? No, I'm kidding. I wish I could see it. All these fat comedians that make jokes about not being able to see their dicks, I'm just like, you're lucky. Even if I lose the weight, I still won't see it. I'm not racist because I don't see color. Well, I don't really see it all, but you know. I have this black friend. His name is Johnson and David. He says he's black. I hope he's right. Because he told me the other day, he's like, you know, one of your kids is black. Okay, buddy, whatever you say. I have to say he's black or else I just sound like a racist for that joke. So yeah, that one's still a work in progress, like the rest of my life, right? I'm 33 years old and everything hurts. Like, there's days where I wake up and I'm just in pain for being alive. I did the research, guys. We used to die at 35 years old. Then these medical professionals found ways to keep us going. So next time you're having a bad day, maybe you're 35 and you feel like death, just remember, it was originally your time to die anyway. Okay, that one's also good. I like that one. You guys don't like it, but I like it, you know? It's good to be here at 50 North Pub and Eatery. They're giving stand-up comedy a chance every Monday. I'm very, very grateful. Coming up, my next show is April 12th, a professional show. Some idiot is actually going to pay me to perform. I'm looking forward to it. His name's Nick Thielen. Maybe you heard of him.
I get paid for sell tickets.
You know, I got to be careful what I say in case he pre-cancels me. You know. But I'm very grateful.
Retroactively canceled yet.
Retroactively, I was only going to pay $100 anyway. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna be at the Gasoline Alley Commonwealth upstairs kitchen. So if you're not doing anything, come check it out. It's April 12th. If he said it was going to be April 1st, I would think he's messing with me. So I'm happy it's April 12th. You know, April Fools. Yeah, that's good.
Come eat here first.
Yeah, come eat here first. I love Andy's creations. I just had the platter, and then Andy also does steak nights. I think on Thursdays, $9.99 a steak. Come check it out. I love steak. I'm Albertan, and I love my steak. Look what it did to me. Actually, this is marriage. Because once you get married, you don't need to look good anymore. They settled. I'm sorry, Sheena. I'm very grateful to be here. I say that after every Saturday. If you want to be entertained, every Saturday at 11:15 a.m., come watch a bunch of blind people play hockey at the Gary Harris Arena at the Red Deer Polytechnic. There's about 8 of us who play blind hockey. And we basically go after this 2-pound metal puck with bearings inside. And if you want to see my life flash before my eyes, come check out blind hockey. And we're always looking for sighted volunteers to make sure we don't run into each other. Philly G over there says he's too old to play at 42 years old. What a bunch of BS. I heard he's actually 22. But as you can tell, I wear all of my emotions on my chest. My son got me this shirt, and I still wear it to this day. He says there's emoticons on it. I believe him. I really do. But, ladies and gentlemen, my name is J.R. Bjornson. Keep an eye on BlindGuyComedy.com, my official website, and give it up for Papa Larry. Thank you for having us tonight.
Woo! Hey, J.R. Bjornson, everybody, give him a fucking hand.
Hopefully you enjoyed the video of stand-up comedy, hanging out with me, and I got to show you what I do. I'm just buying some supper for the kids and myself, but I will see you real soon. No pun intended. Ooh, Popeye's chicken. Come for the chicken, maybe get decapitated. Let's roll! Or impaled?